Sean, what can this win and individually your performance in the second half do for you guys and for you going forward here?
We got to take this, especially the second half, the momentum that we, capitalized on, the energy that we had in the second half, and take it to tomorrow. When we watch the tape, correct those mistakes that we had, very self-inflicted mistakes, and then put that to bed and get ready for Pittsburgh next week. It's good to be back home where we play really, really well, and we got to continue to just channel all the energy, channel all this, high power that we have right now to, keep pushing forward and try to get better.
A lot of people in that locker room said, call this a defining moment for you in a Browns uniform. Did it feel that way to you coming out of it?
Yeah, it was a big win on the road against a very, very great team. One of the top teams in the league, one of the best defenses in the league in their place. And I think it was overall a great opportunity, not just for me, but the whole offense, but this team too. Slow start in the first half, self-inflicted mistakes. Give the Ravens credit; they capitalized on it. But the second half, we didn't back down, and we came out on fire, and we offensively put a big drive on, starting with the O-line, running behind them, and then getting the ball to the receivers and let them catch and run. So it was definitely a big moment for us, and we just got to keep going.
Sean, can you talk about how you had to overcome an ankle injury from the first half, and you just came out maybe even more focused and locked in, 14 for 14, big drives, and pulled this thing out?
Yeah, that's the thing. You just got to start off that way. We didn't start off that way, but it's a 60-minute game, and when I came in to get looked at, I just wanted to just make sure I locked in, and this was going to be a big moment for myself because I didn't want to let my teammates down, and I knew that I had to put a lot more on my shoulders than what I should have because we put ourselves in a hole, but was ready and prepared for that moment. I didn't fear anything, and I just focused on one play at a time, and that's what we did.
You mentioned the O-line. Do you think in the end that they just wore down the Ravens defense in the second half?
Most definitely. Those guys, they wanted to finish, and that's what they did on that last drive, the last two drives, really. And we just kept plugging. They kept plugging, and they knew that if they had the opportunity to run the ball or finish the D-line for the other side, that they were going to do that.
How do you feel right now, with your ankle, and you've got another big, huge game coming up in Cleveland on Sunday? How are you feeling, and are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Right now I'm not feeling well, but I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go whatever time it is, Monday, 1 o'clock, or Sunday, sorry. If it's 1 o'clock or whenever, I'll be ready to go and, ready for that opportunity for us.
Do you have any questions at any point during this game that you've been able to stay in, continue, finish?
No, I didn't have any questions. No, I came in just to get retape and whatever we need to do, and then I was going back out to finish. I wasn't getting pulled out. No.
Do you know which play it happened on? Was it the last drive play on the sideline?
For my ankle?
Yeah.
No, it was the one in the red zone where Clowney had tackled me from behind, and it got rolled up on. So it just got rolled up on, and he actually apologized. Not apologized. He was just like, "My bad, bro." He checked on me and things like that. So, he's a brother of mine. So, but yeah, it happened on that play right before the half.
What does this say about this football team? All of you guys, the grit, the fight, the heart and soul to keep coming back and overcoming everything that you did in this game.
Yeah, it's about us. It's not one individual. It's not the quarterback. It's not the safety. It's about us. It's a team game, and we all came together in that second half. And when we came in this locker room, the guys came in and said, "Let's flush it. It's a new 30-minute, and we got to leave everything out there on the field, and we got to make sure that we take it one play at a time. We can't press and try to do anything more than that." And I think that's where it actually started. Was just not everyone pressing. We just took it one play at a time, and I think we got caught up in the first half trying to press, trying to get everything back when we were down 14. So we settled down and we focused on that.
How hard is it to shake off the way that game starts? I know it happened in Pittsburgh too, but that interception on the road.
It's tough. I was looking at AVP like, what the fuck? Again, really, again. But I told him, it was 14 made a good play, 6'4", trying to throw over him. David was the throw. He made a good play. I guess it happens. It shouldn't happen. I don't want it to happen, but It was just like that whole drive or that whole time sitting there, I was just like, what the, yeah. But yeah, we just had to shake through, and like I said before, we pressed a little bit, trying to get everything back, try to get some go balls. But we came in the second half, regrouped, and we put a good second half together. So.
Is this, Deshaun, is this what Browns fans don't really know you all that well yet? Your Browns teammates are still kind of getting to know you. Is this who you are and what you're all about to come back and help pull out a victory like this?
Of course, I can deal with the adversity, I can deal with the noise, I can deal with all that. I mean, all that stuff comes and goes. It's part of football. But, in this game, in this business, it's hard. You're going to have ups and downs, and you got to deal with it. And if you can deal with it and get through those ups and flows and do whatever you can to get that win, no matter how you win, especially on the road, divisional match like this. As long as we get the W, that's all that matters. So, yeah, I just locked in on that.
Deshaun, you got multiple receivers involved. They're in the second half, Elijah, Omari, David. Are you starting to feel more comfortable with everybody across the board in terms of the passing game because you're getting more of the consistent reps now again in practice?
I mean, yeah, but sometimes it depends on how the game is flowing, and sometimes, teams try to take away two. Sometimes teams try to take away Chief. It just depends on how the scheme is and where the ball can, goes at the depending on what the play calls. So, yeah, I'm getting comfortable with everyone, and, we started off good early in the season, 6 weeks, without, throwing to those guys, and now bouncing back and, 2 good wins. So, it's coming along. We just got to keep pushing.
At any point
Two more, we gotta
during
wrap.
the week when Callahan was solving that O-line problem, were you wondering, can this really work?
No. I never doubted Callahan or the guys in that locker room. So I didn't care who was going to be out there. I don't think anybody on this team cared about who was going to be out there. But we knew that the person that was going to be out there was going to be prepared and ready to go and was going to fight. So, and that's what those guys did.
Deshaun, you talk about you reference sort of like the rough first half versus the second half. It seemed like they were coverage-wise just doing some different things. What did you notice about the way they were playing that second half that allowed you to have so much success?
Yeah, they did a good job of holding their shell. Whenever they wanted to go one high, they held it, made us check out a certain plays, and then late, rotated on the snap. So they did a good job of doing that. And then the second half, I just trusted my eyes and trusted my reads of what I saw in the first half, and got us to plays that can capitalize and get the ball into the receiver's hands and make them tackle. And we played into their hands in the first half, and the second half, we wanted them to play into our hands, and we did take the pace. So I think that was the biggest thing.
Thank you.
Thank you.